Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where are you? Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? I'm glad to see you're okay now. Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? Oh, wow, 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 wow. Hello, Lisa B. Hello, Marine. Welcome. Now, after this, we will be going back into our situation with Megan and Oprah. So let me get that ready. StreamYard. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Watch yourself. Bring it back. Come again. Do 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 do. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oprah's interview with Meghan and Harry recap. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go back a do. All right. Scheduled 11. That's a good time. All right. How are you lovely people doing today? Hello, Cece. What did you guys have for lunch or breakfast today? Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the Mimi Show. But it is all about the war. What's going on with the war, dude? Hold on, let me fix my hair. Lady Letitia. All right. Woo. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to the Trump's war in Iran. It escalates. Is it escalating, guys? Escalate. How is my lovely people doing out there in YouTube land? Ooh. Let's give it a few more minutes. I got my coffee due. I broke one of my nails. I want to go see if I can get it fixed. The Oprah interview is great. One to cover again. We have had years of Megan showing what she's truly like, so we can watch it with new eyes. Yeah, we've already caught her in so many of them, blaming Catherine, blaming her daughter bridesmaid dresses, stupid stuff. Yeah, she never takes accountability for what she's done. Thanks for sending Landon's schedule. I know Eric and Kira. I know we would love to see him play. Okay, we've got a play to go to. Eric's niece is going to be in a play called Matilda. And we have been invited to the show, and it's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Good. Hello, CC. Welcome. Oh, I've done that too. I've had to take something to help me fall asleep though, because I'll be up all night. You know, when those days happen. Yes, yes, yes. I will be up all night. Woo! Yes, it's Matilda. I'm not a fan of Matilda, the play, the not the play, but the I don't really care for the show Matilda. I thought it was really mean. The teacher was really mean, and the parents wasn't nice either. So not one of those shows. Not like Frozen. Let's go watch Frozen. Frozen. Hello, Carl. We're glad to see that you are okay in Dubai because we were worried about you. Okay, and we're still worried. Be safe over there, Carl. Okay? Be safe over there. Safe a do, safe a do. Be safe over there. Yes. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa, it's so good to see you. Oh, I love when you come in the room, Lisa. Lisa, you brighten it up. Rocket you little, no more treats for you. Cut it out. Yeah. Try 4 in the morning. Try 4. We were almost late taking a little bit to school today. Daddy usually wakes us up. We wait for he's the alarm clock. But we made it. We made it on time. Her little teacher was like, come on, Kira. Come on, Kira. Yeah, CC. 5:30 in the morning. Woo, about 4. When that 4 o'clock hits, that's when I know I've been watching it too long. Yeah, share what's going on, Carl. Have you heard anything? Carl, have you heard anything? Remember to hit the like button. I also have a gold I would like to meet. What's going? Okay. After all, I will be the one to love you. Did y'all hear about Christina Noem's husband? Did y'all hear about her husband? I'm having a bad hair day. Yep. Okay. What am I on this phone for? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Okay, yes, to set my gold. Set my gold. See if I can get 5 super chats today. Let's see who loves the girl. Not that you don't. Don't let me say that. That would be rude. Just because you don't have it to give doesn't mean you don't love me. Because I love you guys. Gotta be. You gotta be a good girl. You gotta be. There we go. Yeah, Brian Noem. When he was cross-dressing. Okay, Carl is trying to let us know mostly there aren't many flights. Tourism is taking a hit. All industries are suffering. Are y'all feeling it back home? Yep, we're feeling it, Carl. Tell him, Lisa. Carl, I'm on a business trip in Cali. It took hours to get through TSA. Ooh. And I must admit, I was afraid to get on the plane. Now it'll be the same going home. Hang in there, Lisa. We'll be praying for you, Lisa. Let's wish Lisa and pray that Lisa has a safe trip home. Okay? From her business trip. Amen. Super sticker sighted. Let's hit the goal ado, y'all. Let's hit the goal ado. Let's hit the goal ado. Yeah. Let's hit the goal ado. Yeah. Thank you, CC, for my super chat. Thank you, CC, for my super chat. Thank you, CC, for my super chat. Thank you, CC, for my lovely super chat. Thank you, CC. Thank you, CC. Thank you, CC. CC. Let's put some hearts and some fanadoos in the chat for our lovely moderator and friend, CC. Woohoo! And let's reach the gold. Let's reach our gold. Prayers for Carl and Lisa. We pray that Carl be safe in Dubai. And we pray that Lisa makes it home safely and sound and everything is going to be perfect. And we pray in Jesus' name. I think because CC, it's specifically super chats. Like, it's weird. They need to fix it. But I'll count it as one. Woo, thank you, CC. Thank you, CC. Hope you have a safe trip home, Lisa. Amen. Trump has everything off balanced. Things are off balanced. Hello to love. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. What is that in the sky?
Oh. Everybody over here is good.
A sudden escalation.
Okay, I can't hear anything. So I know if you can't hear, I can't hear. Here we go.
Oh. There's. Oh.
Look at that. Did y'all see that? Did you guys see that? Donald Trump's poll numbers are plummeting. Where's his supporters? Hello, Trump supporters. Where are you? Come out of the woodwork. That was a missile that hit right next to this man. He just ducked. Did you see that? Let me show you again.
There's. Oh.
I didn't see that coming.
Oh.
Inches. By the grace of God, that man survived. By the grace of God. Did you see how close that missile was to him? Let me show you again.
There's. Oh.
Right there. Boom. Look at that. Look at this young man next to this Bombadou. Yeah. Oh, CC, thank you. You don't have to do that. Just next time, if you feel in the given spirit, just use the other one. That's what I find out. But we'll count it as that. He's trying to build a ballroom before he leaves the White House. Why is he building a ballroom? For what? He's not going to get to be able to enjoy it for long. It's terrifying. Did it work that time, CC? Super chat. Hey. Super chat. Hey. Thank you, CC. Thank you, CC. Let's see if we're meeting our goal. Yep, it did it that time, CC. Let's put some fan adieus in the chat for Cece for my second super chat. Second super chat. Thank you, Cece, and kisses to you. Yeah, it literally has to be a super chat to go towards the goal. Yes, exactly. That's good to know, Carl. Apparently, your goal is set for $1 super chats, not super stickers. If you send more than $1, it won't count. Let me go in here and fix it. I can't fix it. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Sorry about that. You can set your dollar amount. Oh, I can. I didn't know I could set my dollar amount. Okay. Thank you. Look what happened to this poor gentleman.
Oh, there's. Oh. Are y'all good?
Run!
Everybody over here is good.
A sudden escalation in Donald Trump's catastrophic war against Iran. What you just saw there were U.S. troops that almost got hit by a ballistic missile. This video is now surfacing. It was taken in the past few days. Some believe that may be in Bahrain, but if we look at what's happened last night and into the early morning hours in Bahrain, in Kuwait, in the United Arab Emirates, and elsewhere, we're seeing a rapid escalation in this war now. Donald Trump is panicking. He's been choreographing that he's basically ready to leave Iran. He's ready to surrender. He sees the U.S. economy tanking. Donald Trump's like, I'll just leave the Strait of Hormuz under Iranian control. Others can deal with it. That's what he was saying at a press conference in the Oval Office yesterday. Let France deal with it. Let the UK deal with it. Why do we have to do anything about it in the United States? But guess what? In a war, there are two sides. They have a say, and Iran is saying we're going to control the Strait of Hormuz with an iron fist. And you know how we said that if you started escalating and attacking Iran further, we would hit American companies that are located in Arab nations, and that we would escalate as well. Well, that's what we're doing. We're escalating as well. So here's what happened just over the past 12 hours or so. Large fires at the Kuwait airport after Iranian attack hit fuel tanks there, and Iran's been able to attack that airport and the surrounding area with impunity. Unknown projectiles were hitting tankers off the coast of Qatar. This is one of the more recent events where we see Qatar being hit yet again. There was a brief moment where Qatar was seemed to maybe, did they cut a temporary deal or do a temporary ceasefire to get Iran to stop retaliating against them. Also, you could take a look right here at this fairly large fire that was burning all throughout the morning in Bahrain. Locals in Bahrain were saying that it was the loudest night into the morning of the bombing, the ballistic missile strikes and Shahed drone and FPV drone swarms by Iran since the war began, since Donald Trump's unlawful invasion of Iran began. Lots of people are saying that that facility was a Batelco headquarters where Amazon's web services and other interests are based. This would be the country's largest telecommunications company and infrastructure, and that's exactly what Iran threatened that it was going to strike, and it seems that it did. Meanwhile, you have heavy airstrikes reported in Iran's capital, Tehran, throughout the morning. Very heavy U.S. and Israel strikes there. In Beirut, in southern Lebanon, you had Israel blowing up an entire building complex. And as I've said before, in addition to, going after Hezbollah, I mean, Israel has leveled leveled southern Lebanon. I mean, brought it to the ground, killing tons of civilians in hospitals, medical providers, and people in the surrounding areas. Take a look right here. This footage was filmed in southern Beirut, and it shows the moment that a building in the Zaid Rabbani Avenue was targeted by an Israeli strike. Reportedly, the IDF had issued a notice that they would be targeting this building earlier, and you can watch what happens here. Let's just play a short snippet of it. Okay, so while you have the Middle East on fire as a result of Donald Trump's catastrophic war, as Donald Trump is trying to escape after weakening the United States irreparably. I've done lots of videos on this. I'll do one in 90 minutes, how France, Spain, Italy, Switzerland, other countries are not letting the U.S. use their airspace or any of the military bases at all because, again, it's an unlawful and catastrophic war, and those countries were never consulted, nor was NATO consulted before Donald Trump and Netanyahu went alone and started bombing Iran and led to Iran now controlling the Strait of Hormuz. And also yesterday, I'll do another video on this today, you had Marco Rubio, Donald Trump making social media posts and also saying in public statements and public addresses in the Oval Office, and Marco Rubio on state regime media, which calls itself Fox, that they're basically addresses in the Oval Office done with NATO, that NATO refused to step up when the U.S. needed it. After this war is over, why should the U.S. even be a part of NATO? So essentially, NATO is done right now. I mean, it was before. I guess it was NATO in name only before, but now the NATO alliance seems to just be completely obliterated. By the way, we're talking about decimated, obliterated, decapitated. It's NATO. And by the way, Putin could not be happier. Xi Jinping could not be happier. Donald Trump removing oil sanctions, as you know, against Iran, removing oil sanctions against Russia, Russia making billions of dollars a day to help fund its invasion of Ukraine. Russia's helping Iran target American military bases in the region. 13 American military bases in the Middle East evacuated. American military interests, corporate interests continue to be struck. Iran continues to have its firm iron grip, iron control over the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's foreign minister, Arakchi, says, again, we're not having negotiations with the United States. We put forward our non-negotiables. They're sending us messages.
This morning, President Trump says the war with Iran will end soon. But for now, the fighting continues to spread across the region. These images from southern
I can't imagine
Beirut,
either
Israel says
Marine
is targeting Iran-backed Hezbollah. In Iran, the U.S. has hit more than 11,000 targets, according to the military, which posted this video overnight, saying it shows precision strikes. Yesterday, President Trump describing the war as nearly over.
I think within maybe 2 weeks, maybe a couple of days longer to do the job, but we want to knock out every single thing that.
The Secretary of State saying later the end is in sight.
We can see the finish line. It's not today, it's not tomorrow, but it is coming.
But U.S. troops continue to head to the region, including another ship, the George H.W.
So why is he lying? Why is Donald Trump lying, talking about the war is almost over, give it 1 or 2 days, and he's got boots on the ground? Make that make sense. He's manipulating the market, my husband said. He's manipulating the stock market, at least trying to. I don't know why he doesn't talk about what you want him to talk about, Debbie. Well, whatever he's saying, he's not, Debbie, he's not saying that what the foreign minister is saying is wrong. He did not debunk it. Yeah, the foreign minister is not going to put up with Donald Trump's mess he do. That goes for the whole country. They're not playing with Donald Trump. Why he playing these war games, Debbie? Lisa, Trump's looking for a way out and no one will help him. Let's see how he slithers out of this massive failure. Failure! Let's see how Donald Trump slither his way out of this one. Okay, thank you for the commercial breaks. We have commercial breaks. Commercial. What's the name of them? Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay. All righty. Somebody's over there making some decisions, Debbie. Somebody is letting Donald Trump know that if he bring troops over there on the ground, that we will attack them. There's no mercy. So I don't see the prime minister, the president, or any of them telling Donald Trump to stop. No, we don't want to do this. I don't see them edging this on. I feel like they want him to go away. That's what I meant to say. Donald Trump. They're not friends.
Bush aircraft carrier setting out yesterday. And
the aircraft carrier goes out yesterday, but Donald Trump wants you to believe that the war is over or almost over. Give it a couple of days, a couple of weeks. We'll see. We'll pull out. Why spend the man hours, the time, and all of that to put men and women on the ground to be hurt, to be casualties of war? Lisa, I say release all the Epstein files, videos including, for the world to see, and he'll tuck his head and hide. That's after he lies first. Lisa, he's gonna say that ain't him and it's not true. He's gonna lie and say he's exonerated and they're lying. You're absolutely right, Lisa. You're absolutely right. Release the files.
the Defense Department still leaving open the possibility of ground troops.
Our adversary right now thinks there are 15 different ways we could come at them with boots on the ground. And guess what? There are.
As the bombs keep falling on both sides. An Iranian English teacher said,
he sound like a kid.
Sending this audio message about the bombardment inside Iran to NBC News.
I don't know how to put it in words. Absolutely insane.
Look at this. Look at the devastation. Look at this. Talking about if we want to, we'll put boots on the ground. We'll do whatever it takes. These Rubios and Trump, them and those people do not give a dang about these people. Look how they're destroying their country. Look at the destruction. But he cares. Make it make sense. Donald Trump don't care about these people. He's not concerned about these little people, these people. He can care less. He said yesterday, to be honest with you, I want the oil. We're about to deploy, we could deploy boots on the ground, but you are deploying boots on the ground. Look at this. Look at the destruction. Look at what happens when senseless wars are going down. Look at the devastation. The devastation. Mr. Trump is innocent. Didn't you know Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy exonerated him. Now the tooth fairy. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ooh.
Insane. Very
Look at
loud,
this.
very mind-boggling.
Iran retaliating around the region, including a rocket attack this morning at the airport in Kuwait, and a strike against an oil facility in Iraq. While Americans are caught in the crosshairs of the widening war, this chilling video showing the moment American journalist Shelley Kittleson is grabbed by suspected Iranian-backed militants in Iraq. One suspected kidnapper arrested, but the others escaped with Kittleson. The U.S. saying it's working to ensure her release as quickly as possible.
Now they have grabbed a USA journalist. They're not playing around with Americans. Look at this innocent journalist out there just trying to get the news. And now she has been swept away by one of the militants, by one of the Ukrainian army people. What do you think they're going to do to her? And here we go. We're doing our best to get her released. What, Trump? What are you doing to get this lady released? A U.S. citizen has been captured. I pray I never have to walk out my door and see that kind of destruction outside my own home. Imagine coming outside your house and seeing the destruction and the devastation of bombs going off across the street from your house. But this is a war that's been going on for 47 years. So now it was time for him to strike. Does that make sense? It's happening. It's happening. Republicans. You weaklings. I'm talking about the ones in the White House. Republican leaders. Hello? Is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Hello? Republicans, let me let you in on a little secret. Your president of the United States of America is wreaking havoc. And not only are they wreaking havoc, they are getting people like this journalist taken. An American journalist taken into custody, hasn't done anything. Why are they holding her as a hostage? Why do they have her captured? No, I don't think the administration is doing what they can to get her out of there. She's a casualty of war. Casualty of war. What do you mean? In the beginning, when they did that bomb and hit that building or whatever right next to that man, who's been watching from the beginning? Yes, the stupid to do war is still going on. Yeah, I don't know who the target is. I know that they're targeting Iran. I know that the United States have declared war on Iran, and our people, the United States people, are being unalived and snatched up and taken into prisons as casualty of war. Who else are they going to pick up and lock up? I did not say the Ukrainians. Iranians. That's what I meant. The Iranians. Iran. She is in Iran. And they are going to show her no mercy. Your home should be a safe place. It's not only has all your belongings, it holds items that are sentimental and priceless. It's your home. You pay for it. And now it's surrounded by enemies. It's surrounded by bombs. They're coming up, busting up in there and bombing the things that you love and saying we're doing this. Some people, not all, is saying we're doing this to help you, which makes no sense. You're not helping me by bombing my place. Quit making up stupid excuses to make it okay for you to bomb where I live. It's okay. You can bomb. You can bomb because they did this to their people. So it's okay. Makes no sense whatsoever you do. These people are being targeted by U.S. It is so sad that these people can just walk up in your house and start terrorizing you. No worries. They are being voted out in the midterms, and Trump will be impeached and removed. Will go down as the worst, most corrupt president in history, in our history. In 2026, he will go down as one of the worst presidents of our times. Of all times. Okay, can we hit the like button, please? Please hit the like button. The target was IRCG. Whatever the target was, Debbie, we have no business over there. None whatsoever. None. But here we are, terrorizing a whole country because of a man, because of Donald Trump. Here we go, terrorizing a whole country because of Donald Trump, going up into someone's home and bombing it. No, they're not accurate, just like when they hit that school. But of course, Americans is not going to take responsibility or accountability for that. Hello, chick with the crown. Good morning, Layla Shishaman BK and Bihimi. Oh, well, look at there. Sticky Lee, chick with the crown, is on vacay. You go, girl. Just wanted to check in and let you know I'm sending you something from the islands soon. Red alert, red alert. I'm getting something from the islands, so please look out for it. I sure will. Oh, yes, girlfriend. I'm getting something from the islands. Ooh. Bye, Minnie. How lovely. Look at that. Oh, journalist is a freelance work. I don't care. Debbie. She was taken by the Iran group of people. She was taken because of the war. Okay? They took her as a prisoner of war. So whoever took her was our fault. Okay? It was our fault. We put her in harm's way. Although maybe she shouldn't have been over there during the war. But she went over there to report on it. I can't wait to find out what it is. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got a gift coming from Siggly Chick with the crown. All right. 10 missiles have just been sent towards Israel. Oh, Lord. 10 missiles. And Donald Trump is not liked very well. A lot of Americans are purchasing homes for plans to leave the U.S. Ooh. It was reported she has already been rescued by Iranians. Well, good for her. Good for her, Debbie. Good for her, but she was a casualty of war for a moment. She didn't deserve to be. Exactly, CC. Thank you. Oh, yeah, girlfriend. You have to warn me and tell me because I will forget and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to be doing, once you send it off, let me know and I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, God, I'm getting a gift. I'm so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm getting a gift from an island. Back to the lady at hand.
Iranian TV is saying that the Iranian president spoke with the president of the EU Council yesterday, and said that Iran is ready for peace, but they want certain assurances, namely that they won't be attacked again. Guys, back to you.
Stephanie Gosport there in Israel. Steph, thank you. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC.
Catastrophic war against Iran. What you just saw there were U.S. troops that almost got hit by a ballistic missile. This video is now surfacing. It was taken in the past few days. Some believe that may be in Bahrain, but if we look at what's happened last night and into the early morning hours in Bahrain, in Kuwait, in the United Arab Emirates, and elsewhere, we're seeing a rapid escalation in this war. Now, Donald Trump is panicking. He's been choreographed.
Oh, guys, did you see this?
Oh.
Look at that.
Everybody over here is good.
A sudden escalation in Donald Trump's catastrophic war against Iran. What you just saw there were U.S. troops that almost got hit by a ballistic missile. This video is now surfacing. It was taken in the past few days. Some believe that may be in Bahrain, but if we look at what's happened last night and into the early morning hours in Bahrain, in Kuwait, in the United Arab Emirates, and elsewhere, we're seeing a rapid escalation in this war. Now, Donald Trump is panicking. He's been choreographing that he's basically ready to leave Iran. He's ready to surrender. He's not looking good for Donald Trump. It is happening. How much longer will this last? Donald Trump's physical and mental health rapidly deteriorating before our eyes. What occurred yesterday in the White House, I'll say this from a physical and mental health perspective, was absolutely frightening. Donald Trump in the Oval Office could barely get out sentences. He was trying to read from a script that he was given about the ballroom. And
Debbie, your home is your home. If you bomb the park, if you bomb the golf course, if you bomb this building or that building, you're still bombing my home. It doesn't necessarily have to be on your property to be considered belonging to you. These people don't want their country destroyed by bombs. They don't want their structures to be targeted. How are they, if the structures are being targeted and the places they need to go to get certain things, they're not going to be able to go and do that because they're bombing it. It's still their home. You don't want your grocery store on fire. You don't want your bank bombed to smithereens. You don't want your neighborhood looking like a bomb city. That doesn't make it okay that they are bombing the outer skirts of my home, but they're bombing in my area. It's horrible. No, and you don't want a military presence in your country. You don't want to be looking, oh God. Imagine it happening to us. You can't downplay this war like it's a walk in the park or it's okay. They're not really doing anything to you. They're just bombing the structures. They're not hurting you per se. They're just bombing their resources. What kind of shit is that? It's not okay to bomb my oil bases. It's not okay to bomb my area to make us poorer than what we already are. Who's going to rebuild the structure that they are bombing where I live? Do we have to do it? It makes no sense. It's not okay. It's not justifiable that this war is going on. And just because you're not bombing my backyard, you are bombing my backyard. Just because you're not bombing my kitchen doesn't mean you're not bombing my backyard, bombing where I have to go every day. This is my home, not yours. It's not okay for Americans to be bombing someone else's country. You wouldn't want it done to you. Put a 1 in the chat if you're okay with Iran coming over here bombing our stuff. Put a 1 in the chat if you're okay with Iran bombing our structures. They're not bombing our homes, just the structure. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm going to bomb your backyard, but not your kitchen. So if I bomb your backyard, you should be okay. Long as I'm not bombing inside. Get the hell from over here bombing me, period. Get out of our country. Leave us alone. We're not bothering you. Why are you bothering us? That's what I would want to say. Come to find out, Donald Trump wants their oil. To be honest with everyone, I want the oil. It's just as simple as that. But you know what? The Democrats are in the way. It's always their fault why something ain't going right. He said we were the enemy. This is our president of the United States of America. And you have people out there that is defending this BS. And you can't defend it. It's not defendable. You can't defend this war. You can't defend us over there bombing these people and saying that these people are glad that we're over there. They're celebrating. Or, oh, we're just bombing their structures. We're not bombing their homes. So that makes it okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We're not bombing your homes. We're just going to bomb around it. Get the shit. Yeah, I always think about myself. I always think about putting myself in someone else's situation. What would I do? How would I feel? How does that go down? And when you don't put yourself in someone else's shoes or, situation, then you're always going to think the way you do. Like it doesn't matter. It's okay that this is happening because it ain't happening to me. Because we're in America, and America is the greatest country on earth, and no one can touch us. These people...
And why the ballroom actually is something that will save him against drones striking, and that's why even though a court ordered that the ballroom not be constructed anymore, that he still needs to build it. And you had a former White House physician posting that I would not be bragging if I was Donald Trump about continuing to pass dementia exams. What's going on here? You have Dr. Jonathan Reiner, a former White House physician, say, if I were one of the president's advisors, I would beg him, stop bragging about doing well on dementia screening tools, which requires the president to identify a camel and subtract 7 from 100. I do agree that all candidates for the presidency should have some comprehensive physical exam and the data should be made public. The president's next annual comprehensive examination is due next month. Make it public, publish it. Let's bring transparency, because this is not looking good. And folks, our legal and analytical.
I think he hit a medical facility that had cancer patients in there.
Vendor
Work with me.
back, arguing that the venue was interfering.
Work with me. So I don't know what's going on with his health.
It is not looking good for Donald Trump. It is happening. How much longer will this last? Donald Trump's physical and mental health rapidly deteriorating before our eyes. And also subscribe to Scott McFarlane's YouTube channel.
Well, that's what we're doing, because everything's bulletproof glass, et cetera, et cetera.
Then Donald been an incredible launch for the Midas Touch Network over the past week and a half. So Donald Trump in the Oval Office, he starts reading off a paper with Sharpie scribbles on it. I mean, just watch what he does here. Play this clip.
Thing down. We have a drone-proof roof, and it talks about the president and his staff. Well, we don't have a lot of bulletproof glass. The White House was built a long time ago. This has the highest level of, in fact, they call this the glass, it's bulletproof and it's ballistic proof.
It's what proof? American barely survived 9/11. We couldn't take a war on our soil. We really couldn't. Americans are too soft. Okay? I believe that too, Ziggly Chick with the crown. You know why? Because we have never had to encounter anything like that. Tanks going in our area, bombs bombing us across the street, and we're okay with it, going to sleep with bombs over our heads. We ain't used to that. We don't know nothing about war. Debbie, what have they attacked? Are you talking about 9/11 when we all saw it? Not making sense, Debbie. They're not attacking us. Iran is not over here throwing missiles at us. He thought it would be over in a day. Yeah, he thought. Yep, that's what's going to happen to Donald Trump. He's going to lose. Oh, find a speech, Dale. What speech?
It's very thick. It's like that. The glass. It's bulletproof and it's ballistic proof. It's very thick. It's like that.
And then more from that interaction. I'll show you right over here. Let's play it.
I'm allowed, that meaning we are allowed to continue building as necessary to, let's see, what is that? To cover the safety and security of the White House and its grounds. So it says here very carefully, the safety and security have to be protected of the White House grounds. Well, that's what we're doing because everything's bulletproof glass, et cetera, et cetera.
Then Donald Trump suggests that
What the fuck? What are you talking about, Donald Trump? It's the White House. Why do you need bulletproof glass at the White House? Don't you got security? He ain't making sense. Okay? Now he's talking about his ballroom. Don't you know you got a stupid war going on? And now you're talking about a ballroom that you probably won't get but one moment to dance in. Then after that, the ballroom will be useless to you because this is not your state home. This is a temporary place for you. A temp. This is not your home. Quit putting gold and stuff around the building.
that the Republican nominated Supreme Court justices who ruled against him are like stupid, and he just starts like lashing out, and he's like, you're stupid, they're stupid, everyone's so stupid. You can watch for yourself right here. Here, play this clip.
So a man can appoint them and they can rule against him. He's so proud of it. We're so proud we ruled against Trump. We're so proud. We're above it. There are those that say that's wonderful, and there are those that say they're so stupid.
And then Donald Trump starts lashing out at a reporter, always female reporters who he lashes out against. You're fresh. You're a fresh person. You know that? You're fresh. We've had a lot of problems with you. You remember previously when Donald Trump was like, piggy, you're a piggy to another one. And this is what's called disinhibition. In my opinion, that's what is being exhibited here. You pig. I mean, Donald Trump is a nasty human. I mean, his entire life.
Donald Trump is a child. He's a 2-year-old. Yeah. Well, I'm with you, Dale. At least he's not going to release any troops. At least he's not going to do anything stupid like our president is doing. I know he's an embarrassment. The London has fallen. Yes, he is. He is that. And people like to deflect and pretend that he's not and like to talk about other things except the fact that he is a PDF file. That numerous women have come out against him saying that he has done something nefarious to them. But we pretend like we didn't hear it. We're going to hear it over here, though.
This creep, horrible person, despicable, misogynistic, but this disinhibition, he can't control it. You're fresh, you're a piggy. Here, watch for yourself. Let's play this clip.
Does Iran have to make a deal? Does Iran have to?
Now, is this becoming of a president? What president would name call someone else? What president would do that? Immature. He's so immature.
To make a deal for the U.S. to end its operation in Iran? And
No,
have you spoken?
no.
Have you
doesn't
spoken
have to-
directly? with
Iran
anyone
doesn't
in
have to
Iran?
make a deal. No. Yeah, I've spoken to a lot of people. It's a new regime. They are much more accessible. They are right. You know, they said, we have a present for you, Mr. President, out of respect. And they said, wait a minute, you want me to answer the question? You're a fresh person. You know, we've had a lot of problems with you, haven't we? No, they don't. You asked me a question. No, they don't have to make a deal with me.
Then Donald Trump further starts just yelling at the Supreme Court and Supreme Court rulings and court rulings in general. It's unfair. This is so unfair. They're stupid. They don't treat me right. I mean, again, calm down, Donald.
Let's hear it.
What the heck is going on here? I mean, for real, this guy needs a straitjacket on him. Here, play this clip.
You can have the greatest case in history. And almost, I guess I have to say almost, maybe I don't have to say it, almost without fail, those people, 4 of them, sometimes 5 of them, but 4 of them will vote against you. You don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. And that's not what the court system is.
Then Donald Trump goes on to say, you know, we've got a lot of powers to do things. Do things with my powers. They call me a king. That's what they try to say. I'm a king, but I've got these powers. Here, play this clip right here.
I have a lot of powers to do things, and we use the powers where appropriate. Sometimes you don't have to use those powers. They're a little severe. And then people accuse me of being a king.
He is bragging about his power. He is bragging. I have a lot of power. I have a lot of power to do things. I have the power to do this and that. Yeah, I spoke with a lot of people. I have power. I have a lot of power to do things, and they call me a king. They call me a king. He loves it. He's loving being called a king. Yeah. Movies, though. We're talking about real life, Debbie. His meds were wearing off. They've been wear off. LOL. Good point. His meds. Your meds is wearing down, Donald Trump. You are not a king. You're not a god. You don't have all this power, but you do have enough to make these stupid decisions that's going to affect us all Americans. It's affecting us. His decision making affects us.
You see, the king, this is the new one. They've been trying for a long time, including 4 years where I was out of office watching how badly this country was run. But they've been trying for a long time.
By the way, this is all in one sitting, right? Like, you're not going to see this on corporate news. You're not going to see, I mean, how could you not, though? Like, could you imagine if anybody else was behaving like this? I'll get to that point in a second. Donald Trump also tells Americans, be grateful for what I did to you. You would.
Now he wants us to kiss his ass because he thinks he's done something for us. Now we're supposed to be grateful. No, Donald Trump, you're not the king that you think that you are. It'd be different if you were good to the people, gave to the people, instead of taking from the people. You're a taker. You're not a giver. You're a taker, Donald Trump. You take things from the American people and you're making them suffer with your actions. So how are you good as a king to us? We're suffering. And until you get out of the White House, this is how life is going to be. It's getting worse. He is far from a king. Super sticker, super chat. Super sticker, super chat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a super chat from Carl. I got a super chat from Carl. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl, for my super chat. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl, for my super chat. Thank you, Carl from Dubai. Thank you, Carl from Dubai. Dubai. Thank you, Carl from Dubai. Woohoo! Let's put some hearts and some Fanajuice in the chat for our Carl for my super chat. I'm almost at my goal. 2 more, and we will have completed it. Yes, yes. Yes, I do. Fanajuice. Fanajuice. Put some Fanajuice in the chat for Carl. Two more.
Have been annihilated by nuclear weapons. So who cares if you have to pay $4 for gas? I saved you from nukes.
Yeah.
Here, play this clip.
Gas prices today, they hit $4.
And we have $4, yeah, and we have a country that's not going to be throwing a nuclear weapon at us in 6 months.
Of course, but Americans are feeling the effects in the interim.
So, Donald Trump, you think you saved us from something? No, that's that manipulative BS. That's that deflect. That's that talking point. He saved us from something. No, we have to go to work every day. We have to make a living. And we got to figure out what we're going to do without the food stamps. And now you're making gas prices go up. Food prices are already up. And now you're talking about you just saved us from something that wasn't even going to happen. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Maybe if and but. But right now, our living conditions are getting worse and worse and worse. And we're going to have to cut back on other items, essentials. But he's talking about he prevented something from happening. But you caused and effect something else. When you tried to prevent something that wasn't even going to happen, you made something else happen. You made gas prices go up, buddy. Hello? I heard that you're dropping in the polls. Dropping in the polls. I heard it, dude, from the grapevine that you're dropping through the polls. He's going to lose. He's already lost. Just because he thinks that he's one of the most powerful people in the world, that he's a winner. No, you're a loser. And you make the United States look like losers too. And what's interesting is the people that so-called support you, support the BS that you got going on and love to deflect with you. But the crazy part about that is that they're only caring about themselves and you. What about the people? What about the people? What about the people? I don't care. I don't care. So why in the hell would he care about the Iranians? We all know that he doesn't care about those people. Look at him. Sitting in the office, don't know what the hell he's doing, talking about he saved us.
And they're also feeling a lot safer. Yeah, and we have a country that's not going to be throwing a nuclear weapon at it.
I'm a billionaire, but he doesn't have the problem of getting gas. He doesn't have this situation, so he doesn't really know unless people keep talking about it. His excuse for gas prices being up is he saved us. Nothing was after me for you to say.
Listen,
Of
6
course,
months.
but Americans are feeling the effects in the interim.
And they're also feeling a lot safer.
What is the plan to bring them back down?
All I have to do is leave Iran, and we'll be doing that very soon. And they'll become tumbling down.
And then Donald Trump, in this bizarre moment too, announces that he's issuing an unconstitutional executive order to shut down mail-in voting nationwide, and he will defund states if they do.
What the hell is you talking about? Didn't he just mail in his vote? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard that Donald Trump just mailed in his vote. He mailed in his vote, and now he's saying he's fin to stop us from voting by mail. Oh, after you get through voting by mail, then that means it's time to shut it down. You can do it, but nobody else can do it. Make that make sense. Help me out, team. Put a 1 in the chat if you recently know that Donald Trump mailed in his ballot for voting. He was golfing.
Not comply with him. Like, it's not a thing you can do by executive order or at all. But just watch as he does it, and watch like as he starts like talking about it. He's like, well, maybe I'll get overturned, maybe I won't, I don't know. Here, just watch for yourself. Let's play.
So with all of that, I'm very happy to be signing the voter integrity, and I think it's going to be really great. So if you don't mind, I will take some time and I'll make the signature absolutely perfect. So it looks very good.
The only thing this thug has been doing in office since he got in office is hindering us. It's stopping us from our day-to-day normal life things that we do. He removed and took things from us. He's making life harder for us. He's making us have to vote is even harder for us. Whatever it takes to make it harder for the Democrats, he will be glad to sign in to existence. But that's not going to stop us, Donald Trump. You're already in the toilet. Your reputation. And you know, without your reputation, you cannot go far. That the midterms is looking mighty grim.
So far, so good.
Keep it signing.
Okay, so that's a big deal. Very proud of you.
I want to give a hat tip to The Guardian, though. They're great. Great reporters, great writers over at The Guardian here. Gabby Hinsliff's great. Here's what she wrote yesterday. Never mind leading the free world. If Donald Trump were your aging father, when would you take away his car keys? Presidential decisions can mean life or death for millions around the world. That's why constitutional safeguards exist. But do they work in practice? This is how she writes it. It's an incredible piece. Donald Trump's cognitive skills are amazing, so great, so much better than any other dumb presidential contender you can mention, or at least according to Trump himself, who bragged once again last week of how he had repeatedly aced what he calls a very hard test. For a lot of people, it's thought he means a screening tool for mild cognitive impairment in elderly people. Sure, the 79-year-old leader of the free world recently interrupted a cabinet meeting in the middle of a war to ramble on at length about a conversation he supposedly had with the head of a Sharpie pen company over supplying bespoke presidential felt tips, of which the firm said it could find no record, and made a baffling joke about Pearl Harbor during a press conference in front of an alarmed-looking Japanese prime minister, and called the Strait of Hormuz the Strait of Trump, before adding that was absolutely deliberate because there are no accidents with me. But anyway, to be clear, his mental state is great, the greatest. Imagine, though, that people who were raising the alarms, i.e., us and others, were right to suspect that the lives of countless people around the world rested in the hands of someone whose judgment might not be entirely up to this, including the 45 million estimated to be at risk of acute hunger if farmers can't get enough fertilizer, a crucial byproduct of a now badly disrupted Gulf gas industry to grow food. What would it take, hypothetically, for the system to challenge an elected president's will? It's strange that this has become a subject seemingly too delicate to discuss in public, given what's at stake. Though the U.S. has checks and balances to stop a president veering off piste, none seem ironclad. The ultimate backstop is the requirement to seek Congress's approval before declaring war, which could yet end this conflict and prevent
coordinator approached and warned him
The CNN polling shows President Trump's approval rating on the economy has hit a new low. Just 31% approving of the president's handling of the economy, the top issue among Americans. His overall approval is a point above his all-time low in CNN polling, holding steady at 35%. All of this comes, of course, ahead of his address to the nation tonight. CNN Washington Bureau Chief David Chalian here to make sense of it all. Give us some sense of how big of a change this is. But it is a new low.
Well, as you noted, if the economy is the top issue for Americans and used to be a strong suit of Donald Trump's, and he is at a record low on that becomes a problem. You noted his overall approval in our poll, 35%. Just look over time, Sarah. You say the change. There hasn't been much change since last October. He has been consistently at this low point for quite some time now. That's what's giving Republicans on Capitol Hill, who are up for re-election this year, a little bit of heart palpitation. If you look at his approval by party, you also see that his biggest drop is among Republicans. So we are seeing some slippage among the president's own partisans. He's now at 80% approval among Republicans. In January, that was 87%. He's down at 26% approval with independents, Sarah, a key part of the electorate that also will give a lot of worry to Republicans on Capitol Hill.
Look, now the economy is the biggest concern of Americans, and when he was elected, it was the biggest concern of Americans. It is the reason, in major part, why he got elected. He said he could fix it fast. Can you give us some sense? Delve into some of the numbers that you're seeing on the economy here in this poll.
Approval rating.
Yeah, take a look here about his overall handling of the economy. As you noted, 31% approval. That is a record low for Donald Trump. You can see here over time his handling of the economy. And that, by the way, among Republicans is at 71%. Just in January, he had 85% approval on the economy with Republicans. So we're seeing slippage there as well on the economy factor, and largely driven by really pessimistic assessment from the American people. 77% say economic conditions in the country are poor. Only 23% say they're good. And a lot of that right now, we know $4 a gas. This is not going to help his political predicament. Only 24% of Americans approve how Donald Trump is handling gas prices. 3/4 of Americans disapprove how he's doing that. If you look by party, again, among his own Republicans, it's just a bare majority. 56% only approve how the president's handling gas prices.
Yeah, and independents, that is an abysmal number. They're 16%. Let me ask you about foreign policy, because the gas prices and foreign policy actually go together right now.
Yeah, they do, no doubt, because of the war in Iran, and we'll hear the president address this tonight, no doubt. 36% approval on how he's handling foreign affairs. So again, right in line with his overall approval, which is abysmally low. 36% approval, 64% disapproval. And again, when you break it out by party, you see the slippage among Republicans. In January, it was 84% approval among Republicans on Trump's handling of foreign affairs. That's down 10 points now. Clearly, the Iran war is not sitting well with the American people across the party spectrum.
All interesting numbers, David Chalian. Thank you so much for breaking them down for us this morning.
So when asking the most important issue here in this latest CNN polling, I want to just read what one Republican respondent told CNN in terms of this poll, saying, quote, prices. Everything is so expensive. It makes it very difficult to do anything other than work and go home. Trips to the grocery store are ridiculous. Between gas and grocery prices, we are poor. Sungmin, how does the Trump administration, in terms of handling this, the talking points that we saw during the Biden administration of, hey, you should feel great, things are great. Clearly that doesn't work, right? It's about
Lovely people, we are done with Trump today. And I will come back tomorrow with more Trumpadoo. And let me see, let me check out something real quick. I have another live that's coming up. And I have it scheduled. Let me change the schedule. At 11 about Megan. Excuse me. So I would like to thank you guys so much for coming and being a part of my show. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Cece. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, guys. Is Pickles here? We almost made our gold. Wait a minute. Did we make it? Because Carl did one. Let me check it. I don't see it. I'm in the wrong gold. Live. Here we go. Whoa! I love you guys. Whoa! I love you guys. Oh, I got another super chat from Lisa. Lisa, let's turn on the lights. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa. Oh, I believe I made my quota. We'll count it up in just a sec. But let me get Lisa a song. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B. Thank you for my super chat. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B. Thank you, Lisa B, for my super chat. Now, Fanadues, without further ado, please put some Fanadues in the chat for our lovely Lisa B. Thank you, Lisa. Fanadues. Fanadues. Vanadues. Vanadu. Vanadu. Thank you, guys. Thank you for putting up with my singing. Thank you, Carl, for the fan. CC, Marine, thank you, lovelies. Please come back. Please come back and support me at the Mimi Show. I'll be back in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Love you guys. Oh, let's go back over the super chats. CC, thank you for my super chat. Let's get it gold to do. CC gave me another super chat. That's 2 super chats. Carl, thank you for my super sticker. That's 3. And Lisa B makes 4. That's 4 out of 5. Woo! I'll set it again next time. Loves and kisses to you all. I'll see you in a minute.